What are you doing?
I was just looking at this. You have a look. What do you think?
It's good.
So there you go, guys. That's our full in-depth review of the AC-LC2 Aukey action camera. Hope you found it useful. Links down below. Please subscribe. Just kidding. Oh, don't work with dogs or children, and I've worked with both on this video. Baxter, if you don't be quiet, I'm going to basically do nothing because you're too cute. Come on, puppy. I'm just going to take it out the housing so I can show you it. And there we go. It's tiny. This weighs about 64 grams with a battery. I'm going to tell you there's 5 features to this. Okay, so it records video. You can take up to 12 megapixel photos with it. It's got a burst mode. Time lapse. The time lapse on this is fantastic because you can choose like 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 60 seconds, and then it will just continuously take picture after picture until you press the stop button. The last mode is Webcam Mode. You can basically plug it into a PC and then you can either use it in USB to transfer the files onto your PC or as a webcam, and it works really well. You just got to remember it's got a 170-degree fisheye lens, so if you're too close to the webcam, things might look a bit distorted up close if you're putting anything too close to the camera. Terrible. I'll show you the settings. You can just play around with it, turn the annoying beeps off, fiddle around with your delay on your time lapse. Absolutely no negative comments regarding the user interface and the control. It's not touchscreen, but what would you expect for the price? I've been able to use it really well, super easy, especially with the Wi-Fi. This is obviously if you've installed the app. It's called iSmart DV. It's free, and in the instruction manual there's like a QC code that you can just scan and it will install it. You see there, it's got Aukey, so I can connect to that, and then if I go into the app, there you go. So basically it's giving me a live view, and I can start and stop recording, which is awesome. I can also switch it to camera mode, take still shots. You can even go into your settings and choose your video size. And there's a few other settings as well. So that is really good, and the range is good as well, so you don't even need to be near the camera to operate it. Now, another feature that I think is brilliant with this Wi-Fi connection is you can switch it to viewing mode, and you can view video or the images that you've took, and then you can transfer them straight to your phone. It downloads really quickly, or you can click on them and then delete. So you can basically manage what's on your SIM card. It comes with tons and tons of accessories. I think there's about 22 different ones. The box is full of them. You know, you can attach it to a bike, a helmet, all sorts. When I was testing it, I stuck it to my skateboard. One thing that's absolutely awesome is this. You can strap it to your wrist, and basically there's 2 buttons on there. So if I press this red button here, it takes a still shot, and if I press the grey button, it starts and stops the recording. You don't have to muck around pairing it via Bluetooth or anything, it just works straight away. It's brilliant. Comes with 2 batteries. Battery life is 90 minutes, 90 times 2, that's 3 hours of record time, which is really cool. What else? The waterproof case, where's that? Okay. So the housing is fantastic if you was going to take it underwater, 30 meters depth. Comes with a secondary back panel that's got a little slit down the side, you see? And that just allows a bit more sound to come through, but obviously your sound's going to be seriously muffled. This helps. It's not perfect. If you want the best sound that you're going to get out of it, you need to use this. That just clips on like that. For whatever reason, it's been made slightly too large, so it just rattles a little bit. I can fix it with duct tape, so it's absolutely no problem. I'll just put a bit of duct tape in there to close that play up. I'm just going to flip through the manual, so if you did want to know all the ins and outs of the specifications of the product, you can just pause the video and then just read it yourself, basically. Save me the bother, eh? You can see all the accessories, you can see the video resolutions. 4K is 25 frames per second, 1080p 60 frames per second, and then it goes down. You can record at 120 frames per second if you go down to 72p, which isn't bad at all. The sound isn't great. It's not too bad, but if you've got it in the housing, your sound's going to be quite terrible. You'll see in the footage at the end what the sound's like. The first portion with the dog in the park is with it in this. The second part in the playground is it within the waterproof housing, but with the slitted back, so you can see for yourself what the sound's like. I won't touch anything, but I will say this, this review is shot in 1080p at 25 frames per second, because that's what my Canon camera's recording in. So if you want to see the actual footage raw, go onto the website, there's a link in the description, scroll down to the bottom of the page and you'll see some raw footage there of it as it's shot, so check that out. So guys, I think I've pretty much covered it. I should just mention the price. If you're in America, it's about $70, and if you're in the UK, it's about £60. I'm not quite sure if they sell it in Europe, and they probably do. Just have a look. I'll put links in the description below. And thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I've had quite a few new subscribers recently. It might be my last review, which was the Nano Presso, which I'm still absolutely in love with, and I can't wait to do an updated video with the accessories when they become available. So guys, if you haven't already subscribed, why not, eh? Click the subscribe button. Here's some footage of me and Joshua and Baxter down the park mucking around with it. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next one. Puppy, no. Sorry. Stay down there, okay?
Your pinky!
If I record it, the pinky promise is 100% sure. 2 Mentos if you find his toy. Go.
Now give me the 2 Mentos!
Huh?
2 Mentos.
Hold your hand out.
Pinky promise never breaks.
1.
And another.
And 1 for me.
No, another for me. Well, that's what it said.
Yeah, well, don't drop them.
I'm putting them up. It'll be good with some Coke.
You dish. I said it would have to start raining the second we do it, huh? So this is it outside the case, and if I put it back in, this is the audio with it inside the case. You can't hear it, I'm recording, so we can listen to it back and see. Right, you going over there?
Yeah.
Huh?
Can I go there?
Of course you can. Look. That's it.
Remember the little chunks to like food. I'm just looking. Keep going.
Dizzy?
Yes. How?
I shouldn't really be doing this with coffee in my hand. Oh, my phone. Okay, this is what British summertime looks like.